Hi, it's Lethea from Farmview Creators. Today we're going to work on the last new insert right now. There's more coming someday, hopefully, for the Porch Leaner. This is the Home Sweet Home B version, and it is so adorable. So I'm going to go in with Black Pearl. This is a Luxe Metallic, and as I was painting this, I realized that the shimmer on this is blue. I love blue. It's my favorite color. I've used this color before, but not on a large scale like this. So I'm just enthralled with it. I love how Paint Couture's Luxe Metallics all have different color shimmers. Like Love Struck has a gold shimmer, and Champagne has like a light gold shimmer. And then some of them have silver shimmers. But anyway, I could go on and on. So I'm going to categorize and classify all my pieces on my sticky board. I'm separating pink and red, yellow and white. I'm going to go in on that heart with Mulberry, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous deep red. It is a mineral acrylic, and the pink is Vera at the Ballet. It is another mineral acrylic. For the yellow, I used Spanish Sunrise. It's my favorite yellow. I'm not the biggest yellow person, but I adore this color. And I'm using a makeup sponge for this. Have you ever tried something new and you loved it and you're like, okay, I'm going to do that from now on, and then you go to do something and you totally forget about it? Well, that's what happened here. That's why I used brushes on the pink and the red, is because I forgot I love using makeup sponges. So then I switched. I'm going in with Farmhouse Linen as my white. This is a gorgeous chalk style paint. I love it. It's one of my favorite whites. I've used it in chalk style and mineral acrylic, and I love both versions of it. Again, I'm using a makeup sponge. Especially on words, I like makeup sponges because it helps not get so much paint down in those nooks and crannies where you have all the twists and turns. Going in with my second layer, I usually go heavier on my second layer than the first. I try to always paint with a grain of the wood. Sometimes I do better than other times. Going in and getting that second coat, and you'll notice that I accidentally forget to do one of the wing pieces, but I'll catch it later. Just getting all that done before I go back, and I am adding some accent draught trios to my pieces. I'm using Farmhouse Linen on the pieces that are not white, and then I'm going to go in and use that Vera at the Ballet on some of the others. There's where I remembered to paint that one piece. And then I'm going to go in with the Black Pearl on the wing pieces. I wanted to pull that pink up into the sign at the top of the Porch Leaner with the words. That's why I chose to do the dot trio there with the Vera at the Ballet. Getting everything really good and dry. You want to make sure your dots are really dry. A lot of times I try to go too fast with dots and I end up smearing, but I did a good job this time. And then after they are nice and dry, I'm going in with my Debbie's DIY Dark Wax and a medium size brush. I think it's a 5/8 inch brush to add my wax. After that, I'm going in with my Extreme Guard Flat Top Coat by Paint Couture. I'm using the Extreme Guard because this piece is going to go outside, and that gives it some weatherproofing, even some proofing against UV light. And then after I get all of that, I'm going in with my favorite Dead Flat, which takes out all of the shine. It makes it truly matte, except on the shimmer. You can still see the shimmer. Getting that really good and dry. If you use double top coats, you just want to make sure that you get the first one all the way dry before you add that second. Kind of cleaning out where I had a little bit of gooped paint, in my words, going in with my favorite paint, paint. Crazy me. It's been a long day. My favorite glue, which is Art Glitter Glue. I love it because it doesn't make my fingers sticky, and I'm a messy crafter, and it dries clear, which is helpful right there. On top of that, I can wiggle things around for a little while after I put them down before it totally sets up. You do want to make sure that you can get those pieces in the flour before you actually glue everything down, because sometimes you need to sand them or get rid of a little bit of excess paint buildup on the edges to get your pieces to fit together when they are nested inside of each other. It's just getting everything laid out, making sure that I like how it looks. I thought about going in and adding another trio of dots at the top of the bees' heads with Farmhouse linen, but then I decided I just wanted the shimmer of that black pearl to have room to talk. It is so gorgeous, and I don't want to hide that at all. So just lining everything up, you can still see the score lines where the pieces go. So I'll wiggle them around to make sure I see where I want them to be before I officially glue it down. I was really kind of struggling with where to put that heart, but I love, love, love how this turned out. There it is, all nice and pretty. And then outside you can really see that blue shimmer. And there's the bottom in the basket, and there's the full porch leaner. This is really my favorite project right now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks.